Hello. We're gonna start doing our series on one brand makeup, with an exception of like a mascara, because I don't have that. But other than that, which they just came out with making one anyways not long ago, but we're gonna do Seint. I have all the stuff, so I'm gonna pin my hair back. I tried to hot roller it today and it didn't curl, so that means I need a haircut. So, yeah, I need a haircut. Okay. And really and truly, you don't have to have all of the brushes for Seint if they're trying to push you to buy all of them. I have one or two, but let me take more. Yeah, I have two. I have this one and then the powder one. Where'd I hold it go? Anyways, you can do everything basically with this. As you can tell, once again, I think it's a little better today, don't you? I don't necessarily feel better today, but I think it's better. I'm gonna try to. Okay, sometimes these little ones won't. Sorry, I've got my phone turned like Aaron told me to do, but then Mally texted me, so I was trying to do that. Okay, so your color wheel is all the redness is you're supposed to use green to get it. Well, Seint has a different theory with redness. There's a color and it works. Like, I always have to, I hate doing this, like, because I have them all right there, but I can't remember which one. I think it's this one. But there's a color called, nope, that's olive. This is Bella, so this one will be, it's called Aspen. If I can get my hands to work. Yes, it's called Aspen. So they say to put that on first on all your redness. And you can do whatever. Hang on, I gotta get my Jeffree Star Hello Kitty mirror to get right up. Sorry, guys. And that's another reason why I need to go over to Aaron's, so I know how to edit. Because no one needed to see that. Okay, so, and it seems like the Aspen color is a little bit thicker. The lady that I buy from, her name's Michelle Spieler. I want to say she lives in Virginia. I used to buy from, she was a nurse practitioner, Olivia was her name. And I want to say she lives in Florida. But she, and I love her. I still watch her on YouTube and all of that for her funnies, and she does her makeup great. But I feel like she doesn't do it. Michelle does it more for people over 40. Whereas Olivia, I don't feel like maybe does all of it. They're calling them color correctors now, but there's a thing called Demi that you can, I have a peach color for under my eyes, but the Aspen works for the redness. See, now I'm going to be doing this all the time. But evidently, if I turn my phone right, it's noticed as a short, so and then I don't guess that's good. I'm still learning. I did watch a couple of YouTube videos. Ooh, I messed that up. Yesterday, but they were kind of or last night before I went to bed, but they were kind of conflicting. I need to rewatch it because I had already taken my night meds. So, I don't know if they were conflicting or if it was my neuro meds that had made it feel conflicting. Okay, so I mean, like, I'm not ever gonna get all the redness covered, but that's a little better. And then you go over on your regular shade, which they call these highlights instead of foundations. But you can have, like, I have 3 colors that I blend in together. Hi, Oscar. If you hear Oscar in the background, sorry, it's his house. So, and I try to, of course, since I'm using the same brush, since I don't know where that one went, I'm gonna use, oh, Jeremy's getting it. And like, if it's really bad under your eyes, just use your finger, but this is, you kind of look funny, and there's a lot of the girls that use the polka dot method, but it just, for people my age and older, it just kind of looks funny as I'm sitting here looking like striped. This one that I'm using, my lightest color is Moonlit. So I did that. I'm gonna do a little bit here, a little bit here. And if you really like are trying to do your makeup quickly, this is the best stuff, because you can do your makeup in 5 minutes if you're, I don't know which color that is, but I don't want to waste it because I dug into it with my fingernail. Aura is the color I thought it was, and then I had Michelle color match me, and she put me in Amber, which I think is, yep, that's Linen. What the hell? Maybe this is Amber. Do you get monetized if you say words like that on YouTube? Because you sure do whenever, we're just going to do Aura today because I should have had this stuff ready, and then y'all wouldn't have to listen to me. So with your regular color that you have, and if you feel like the Seint is kind of hard to get into, just kind of roll your blow dryer over it, just really lightly, and it'll kind of make it softer. Or you can do like I'm doing right now, and you'll just it's warming up on your skin. So let's see. So your highlights, or not your highlight, they always call them highlights, but and I have 2 bronzers. I have Bella that I wear in the summer. No, I'm lying. I wear it when I want because I don't change color. I have Bella that's a little bit warmer, and then I have Olive that is it's more gray toned. So I usually just use Olive, unless I do like what Michelle calls bronzer, and then I'll use Bella and contour with it. You put this over your 5 head. Okay, because see, I messed up here. But what you do And since I gotta find that brush. I need to wash all my brushes today. That's gonna drive, never mind. Okay, so since I'm getting older, you use the lightest color here because this shit's sinking in now. So lighter colors are gonna pop things out, darker colors are gonna suck them in. So that's why you do this is why you do it this way. I don't really have a big problem with my nose. Like, I don't feel, if you guys feel it, don't put it in the comments. I have enough, I got enough issues. For some reason, olive, it's because I've already got, but you can like kind of reshape your nose even, but I got my dad's nose, so I don't reshape it. I keep it. Let's see. And then you kind of just make sure you're all covered. Start out at the lightest point and blend that first, because there's not, it's a mess. And then kind of go into your other colors, like your bronzer, cover up your 5 head. I always think that's funny because one of them that says that, Michelle, she doesn't have a 5 head. Olivia's got a 5 head, and she's like, I'll cover up 5 head. She always cracked me up. I still watch her. I just do makeup a little more like Michelle. So I got, on a totally different note, I started looking at Shein or however, I'm in Oklahoma, however you say it, don't correct me. I'm gonna call it Shein. But I got a romper for like $8, and I got like 3 of them. But this is the one with cherries on it. The other ones are all plain. But I thought it was cute because I have red glasses, and I've lost enough weight now where I can shop online without too much problem. Okay, I do this. Some people don't cover their eyes, but I do because I want that same color. With this, they say don't use dimethicone. Like, make sure your moisturizer or your primer doesn't have dimethicone. I usually don't use a primer with this, and if I do, it's straight aloe vera gel. It has a lot of staying power on it, especially when you set it. So, like, you can tell that changed the color, shape, I'm gonna say the shape of my face. I swear I don't have a black eye, y'all. Like, I'm not getting hit over here. I just look like I've got black eyes, but I don't. Hi, Oscar. Oscar's getting mad because I'm not paying attention to him. So if you hear some really weird noises, just know Pugs makes really weird noises. If you don't have a pug or you've never had a pug. Shh, go over there. Mommy's making a video. Anyways. Okay. So. And they have eyeshadows that they're not, like their regular eyeshadows are not the creams, and then they do have a couple of cream eyeshadows. I think there's a big sale going on right now because they're like putting, I swear to God, it looks like I got hit and it doesn't, and I didn't. You should see the other guy. Okay, that's better. But anyways, they're having a sale because they're gonna come out with new colors. I was watching yesterday. I get my check soon because my favorite blush color, which we're fixing to go into, let's see, we can use this one, is called Tangerine, something Tangerine, and it's getting, I knew it was like, it wasn't in the regular line. Like I knew like it was gonna go, but I didn't realize it was gonna be this fast. So I want to say this is the only thing, is I feel like there needs to be just a tad more room so I don't. Okay, this is Frenchie, and you can use Frenchie underneath, like with your color wheel to cover up shit, stuff, things. See, this is why I need to be on YouTube instead of TikTok. Because I have my daddy's mouth. I actually do have my dad's mouth. And I just kind of go, like I mix Frenchie and Saint Tropez together, or eek, is a Saint Tropez. Yeah, Saint Tropez. And you can wear them alone, obviously, either one, but and these, but they work as lipsticks as well, so that kind of makes it easy if you're carrying them, because then you don't have to worry about, it's I mean, like you can use a brush, but you can use your finger too, just like use it like lip gloss. Okay, so the colors that I normally wear from Seint are, I'm gonna pull them out so I don't jack them up. I have Chai, I have Stardust. It's a really pretty shimmery color. This one is like the shimmeriest one I have from any makeup, and it's Golden Eye. I'm trying to like, let's see if you can tell on my light skin, but that's a good highlight color, inner eye color. There is, I like the orangey tones. There's this one called Butterscotch that I can also use on my eyebrows. There's one called, which one is this one? Finn. That reminds me, I need to tell about this channel. But this one's really pretty. It's a good, you can do a good eyeliner with it too. And then my last one that I have that I use is called Leo. So I'll usually use Leo and these two together. That's what I usually end up doing. And then I put the really sparkly stuff over it, top. I don't know what, like, I know that, like, when you get old, you're not supposed to like wear glitter, but that's gonna suck because oh, okay. So here's the tangerine. This is why I am looking weird, because this is the these are my colors. This one it's got a little bit of pink in it. It's Palace, and since I have lots of pink in my skin, I'll just kind of, you know, dot it places. And I have a lip liner, so I can go back to the I said yesterday the 2000s, but I think it was the late 90s where we were like wearing concealer for lipstick. Who remembers that? Anybody? And I think we wore like a brown eyeliner for a lip liner. And then dark eyeliner. I just like, for a redhead, that's like such a pretty color. And I don't know why I put blush on my nose, but that's my rule. Put it over your nose like that. Hang on. Ugh. Sorry, had to get. Man, I'm just all undone today. Okay, so now, and they have, and I've got it, they have a powder, but in interest of time and don't really care, this and the mascara is the only thing that I don't have. I'm just going to put a different powder on. I just heard a crash in the kitchen, but Oscar's up here, so that means Jeremy's down there, so he's I didn't hear him yell a word that I needed to edit, so he's good. And then I still do this even though my face got thinner, just because I don't think you can have too thin of a, well, I guess you can have too thin of a face. I look like I'm ready for war. I'm in Montgomery. I'm always ready for war. So I'm not gonna bake or anything. I'm just gonna get a big fluffy brush. This is a Tarte brush, but it was a free gift, but like if you buy it at Ulta, it's like $40, so I'm going to get some good out of it. Wednesday will be the Tarte day, because I'll have Brandy's bringing over, she got a it's like a skin tint Tarte thing for me, so okay, so did that. I am going to be putting, oops, I hope he's okay. So I just heard a bigger noise. I don't know what he's doing. Alright, I need to get my button gear and go see. Okay, so this is the chai, and I don't think I cleaned my makeup brush good enough. So it's chai and whatever I had yesterday. I'm seriously gonna go wash all of my makeup brushes today. I'm gonna, maybe I can do a Walmart order. There is, I think Walmart does sell a makeup, like you just spray it on and wipe it down. Because that's kind of what I need to do. Okay, and then my little brush, I'm going to use butterscotch kind of in the corner. Oscar's starting to get mad again. He's very spoiled, even though he's my emotional support dog. Oscar, you're fine. Almost done. Almost. You have to be quiet, Mommy's making a video. And then another thing I told you, because they don't have a red eyebrow pencil. So, and you can do this with lots of other brands too. I've been doing that. They're just now starting to come out with like good reds. I don't feel like they've had good red eyebrow pencils ever. Jeffree Star came out with 2 though. I'm pretty excited to buy the one that's ginger. I don't know if I'm gonna get the bright red one either, but it might look cool, like a little bit over the ginger color. But I think I can find something I'd like better if I'm gonna spend that money. Which I won't. I'll put it in the basket and leave it forever. So my Amazon basket, if I was to buy now, thousands of dollars. Okay, and then I'm going to take my, what is this one? Golden Eye. And a little bit in the corner. Can you hear him huffing down there? Okay. Almost completely done. I need to get a spray bottle with water. So, sink water. This is like 5 times closer, so lots better for eye makeup, but it's kind of I'm not gonna try to do a little wing or anything. I'm just gonna try to shadow it, not even, it's not even really gonna look like eyeliner. It's just gonna look like shadow. I need some more shows to watch. We are watching Landman and Tulsa King, but we're still waiting for it to, well, we might be doing a wing because this one winged itself. But it doesn't come back on just yet. But it runs commercials and then it's like now streaming. Well, they're streaming the stuff that we've already seen. Like I want the new stuff. Okay. So, does anybody have any good, I don't want any that like scare the hell out of me, but I want one that I can, gosh dang it. I swear every video I mess up this eye. Every freaking time. But anyways, I need some ideas. We have Netflix, we have Paramount Plus. I think he has Max. I don't remember. I just told him he needed to come upstairs and put the, for some reason it like didn't remember the passwords and stuff, and I don't have the patience to do all that, so he got well, I'll say voluntold, because I end up messing that stuff up anyways. Like, it's just better if it's anything techie or electronic that someone else in my life help me. Okay, since we have to wait for me screwing that eye up, I am going to, there we go. Wipe my finger off. And that's that. I'll probably end up putting, I don't have it like right on me. I think it's in my purse, but they do have one like lipstick that's, it's like a diamond shade. It's like a pinky beige that's glittery. And you can put it over anything or just wear it alone. And that's usually what I wear when I'm, because you can put it on and not have to, like, you don't need a mirror or anything. All right, so need a haircut or figure out a different way to curl the hair, because see, it's already, the hair's already like stopped curled, and that was a lot of effort that I put into that. That doesn't, now it looks like nothing. That's all right. I'll end up wadding it up in a ponytail, but for effect, this is Seint makeup. And you can use, they don't have lip liners, eyeliners, like I said, but you can always use the creams or the different shadows. So, cause like actually that's a good idea. Golden eye, right here. Okay. It'll work. It's like not a fancy dinner thing like last night's, but this will work. And if I wasn't yapping, I could do this in 10 minutes. I can't do it in 5. I can do it in 10. I can do it in the car while he's driving and we're going somewhere. All right, I'll see you next time.